The best ball strikers all share one move through the ball. And if you repeat this, your shots will feel stronger, cleaner, and more consistent. And it all comes down to your ability to lengthen your arc and get your arms and club away from your body here after impact. Is this something that you feel you have in your own swing, or do you struggle with this move and maybe get a little bit narrow here? So often I see this and your arc and contact is lost. But today we're going to first clear up what's stopping you from lengthening your arc, and then give you a drill and a plan to go from narrow to long. Now, as golfers, I'm sure you've been told at some point in time that you need to stay down. And add to that, if you're struggling with your contact, the last thing you're going to do is look to consciously move up away from the ball earlier in your swing. But if we go back and look again at these great players, at the same time they have their club arc lengthening here through impact, they also have their body extending up from their ball and the ground. So the key point here is this: your body needs to extend to allow your arc to lengthen. And that's how we're going to tackle this. This arc move comes from this body extension and not from only trying to find this arm extension. Think of it like this. If your left leg remains flexed, or if your body stays bent over, your head moves forwards towards your target. And you have nowhere for these arms to go. They have to bend, they can't extend. And once your arms start to bend, your arc narrows and you lose this compression, ball speed, and your strike becomes unpredictable. So if we know staying down is stopping you from extending this arc, let's reverse these moves. We're going to build this extension from the ground up. We'll hit some shots as we go along to show you how this actually creates your new move. So move one is your left leg straightening. I want you to feel this is where your body extension is coming from. This leg straightens and pushes up. If we keep this leg bent, there's little encouragement to let the body extend correctly. Rotation will be effective and it's just not a powerful position. But watch. When we straighten the lead leg through impact, my belt buckle starts to lift up as we start to see this lift that we need. If it stays bent, we won't get that position. You see that? Even just focusing on that one thing starts to open up my whole swing. Now move two is your chest. We're going to add this upper body to this left leg. We don't want this chest staying down. We want it moving up and rotating. So think of this as stretching your body up. If the chest stays down, the head moves forwards, and we know lengthening the arc from here is going to be a problem. Your arms are just going to collapse. If the chest starts to rotate up, suddenly we have all this room for the arms to straighten into. We don't need to focus on this extending the arms. We just need to get this chest out of the way by moving it up and away from the ball. Now move number three, while we do this, is the head stays back. And this is the final piece that ties it all together. The head has to stay back. We're not leaning back, but we're just staying behind the ball while this body extends up. If the head goes forwards, we know that this arc shrinks. If the head stays back while this leg and chest goes up, you can get this massive long stretch. So that's the feeling. It's the lead leg straightening, it's the chest up, and it's the head back. When you do that, this lengthening of the arc and all these great things that come with it happens automatically. So as I play these shots, this is what I'm going to think about. My lead leg, my chest extending and moving up, and my head staying back. This is what's given me this natural width and this arc, which is lengthening through impact. So now we're going to approach this into 3 easy levels. The first is a simple test you can do for yourself. The second starts to bring it together with hitting balls, but is also great for your shorter swing technique. And then level 3, we're going to bring it back into your full swing. So this drill in level 1 is great to feel that the extension starts from the body, and you can test yourself while you're doing it. So take your normal setup position and now move into impact. So your hips are forward a little, but your head has stayed back. Now from here, we're going to move the club through without a backswing. Now when I ask golfers to do this, they make this move by pulling their arms only, and it's more of this position that they see. And it highlights a mix of the points that we covered earlier, the ones that are holding you back. Your head moves forward towards the target as the chest stays down, as the arms and the arc shorten. But that's fine. If you're also seeing this the first time you do this drill, it gives you a base to work from. Let's get out of that habit and let's feel this move up from the ground. The left leg straightening, the chest rotates up while keeping your head back. If you're still struggling here, which is fine, take your club and place it into your belt buckle. Now keep it here and move it through. Straight away, I find this helps golfers get to this position. Your belt buckle is now pointing up, and you're now starting to feel that it's your body extending that lifts the club, hands and arms away from the ground. So as you do this correctly, you go from here to here. Your left leg straightens, your belt buckle is up, and your chest and head looks like this. The club is away from you because you've lengthened this arc. So let's move now to level 2, and we're going to add in the shorter backswing. Now from here, you don't need to have any thoughts on the club coming back down. Build on the moves that you felt in level 1. From there, it was all tied around left leg straightening and this chest rotating up as you kept your head back. And this hasn't changed. You don't need to go looking for your strike in any other way. You're going to start to feel and believe that your swing now is driven by this body extension. And you're now extending up from the ball and the ground, but still make a good contact. This is what you're building towards, but keep that in mind and repeat it to yourself. You can still make a great contact with the ball, even if your body is extending up and away from it. Now, the second benefit of this level is it's similar to these shorter pitch shots you're faced with. Now, should anything change? Definitely not. This extending up still needs to be here, even for these shots. Even their shorter swings, nothing changes. And why? Because we still want your arc to lengthen again. I see golfers on the course around the greens playing these pitch shots and their confidence is gone. They don't commit to this shot. They only go in search of this strike, and this is more of the move they see. This body extension definitely is not there. The one where they think staying down is actually helping them, and that's not the case. We know the club is going to come down. We don't need to force it. So your force is here in your body extending up as your head stays back. Your arc is going to lengthen because you're allowing it to happen in this new body move. And more importantly, contact is pure and more repeatable. So remember, while you're practicing this drill or while you're playing these shots later, which only require a shorter swing, we still want that body to be extending up out of the ground. Your arc is going to lengthen and you'll still get these pure shots. As soon as you stop and you try and force this strike again, with this movement, your contact is going to be lost. So now for level 3, where we blend everything together. So take your normal full swing, but transform the feels from level 1 and level 2 into it. So these 3 body moves, the lead leg straightening, the chest rotates up, and the head stays back. Just like you felt in level 1 and level 2, to properly lengthen this arc and to get these arm, hands and club away from your body, it can only happen if your body is extending. Let's play some shots. This body move will change first, and then your arc will start to lengthen. But keep your focus on the body extending. That's what's moving the club through. So level 1 was all about this new feel from the start position at impact through to here. We were driving the shot and club forward as we extended the body out from the ground. Level 2 was bringing it back to hitting balls, but from this shorter swing. But remembering this is a great way to change how you approach these shorter shots on the course. You're still extending up with the body and away from the ground. Level 3 is bringing it into your full swing. You're not only going to feel these new movements, but you'll also understand why staying down as you were before is a swing killer. Contact and consistency. So remember, if you're trying to get a solid contact by staying down, it's not what works. And focusing only on these arms extending is useless if it's not being driven by this body extension. They have to work together. If you start to make this change and start to believe that your body is actually moving up through the shot, it gives you your extension and it leads to this lengthening arc and better shots. Now, as always, I put everything from today's video in your own PDF video guide. And if you're already a member, you can find that inside the community. But if you're not, please come along and join. It's totally free and it's great to have you as part of it. And I'm still offering you the opportunity to have your own free swing analysis. So don't miss out. Click the link below and sign up today. And if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I release new videos like this every week to help you play smarter and more consistent golf. And drop a comment if you've got any questions. I read every one and I'll get back to you. Now, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.